Today is Saturday, May the 3rd, and I've just realised that the iconic Sharks Joe building that I went and filmed in a couple of weeks ago should be gone by now. The last time I saw it, it was still there, but they were emptying all the cafes and restaurants, they were ripping out all the kitchens. That was a few weeks ago, so I'm going to head down to the old quarter, to Huan Kiem Lake, and yeah, I'm guessing there's just going to be a huge space where it used to be. Now before I do that, I'm going to head to a place called Nirvana Art Space, which is a very quirky kind of cafe art space that I have been to before. And today, and for a few other days, they're having some kind of, I don't know, market, alternative market or something. So I'm going to head there. I have to keep an eye on Google Maps when walking around here, because roads that you think are main roads suddenly become dead ends, and the little side alleys are actually the places you want to go down to get to where you're going. So, no, who knows? Well, I'm just going to keep going to the end and see where that brings me. Google Maps is already confused about this place. There should have been a road that took me straight on, and that's not there. As you can see here, if you look at the buildings at the top, there's barely any space between them. So the Google Maps GPS is really going to struggle to find like roads like this. Look at that. I've already done a successful shop already on this street, because those amazingly funky trainers that I bought 5 weeks ago, I'll show you them now. These things, you can see, coming away at the side. So I just bought myself some super glue. 10k. No rip-off, it even says the price on there, look. So that's about 25p or something like that, maybe a little bit more, 25 to 30p. So I'm going to find somewhere to sit down and get some glue on the old shoes. I don't think I've ever noticed this before. I have walked down this road a few times with this huge pickleball club. Pickleball's super popular sport in Vietnam. Maybe the #1 sport. I've never noticed that before. I do like it around here, this district. It's mainly locals. You don't really see many expats around here. So you get the proper Vietnamese food around here. At proper Vietnamese prices. And super glue for 10k. Nice coffee shop there, Cock Roastery. We're approaching the Nirvana's art space now. It's just on our left hand side. It really feels out of place here. You'd expect something like this to be in like Tay Ho or the old quarter or something. Here it is. And it does say there is some kind of event on. It has the things on the outside. Okay, right, this is totally different to when I was last here. It's quite a unique coffee shop. Is the place where all the hip young Vietnamese people go. The kids in there look absolutely amazing. Some of the fashion, some of the clothes that they're wearing look great. Well, it's 3 o'clock and I've still not eaten yet. And look at this. Don't know if you noticed, but I did get myself a couple of studs for the old nose ring. I've not had a nose ring for years. I don't know why I stopped wearing it. I think one day I just lost it and then I just never replaced it. Maybe I was travelling somewhere. Check this place out. What on earth is that? Huh. Look at these kind of shop signs, but there's no shop. This place sells bun cha. The one next door sells chaka, I think. Is that like fish? So I guess during the morning they just set up here and cook. But they've actually got an address. Just about to go out for delivery with the looks of it. I've decided I'm going to go for a banh mi, so nothing too exciting for lunch. But I've never been to this one before. I think they've got a few in the old quarter. I think I've heard good things about them. I've gone for the most expensive thing on the menu, which is this. This is the special Bo Nuang Pho Mai, which is grilled minced beef with cheese banh mi, but it comes with extra beef, mushrooms and double cheese. Well, that was my first time at banh mi pho. What did I think? Yeah, it's okay. Not the best I've had in Hanoi, but not the worst. I give it a 6 out of 10. Right, it's Saturday, so later on today this will turn into the night market and it'll become more pedestrianised. I'm not planning on still being here at that time. All I've come down here for today is to go and take a look at where the iconic Shark's Jaw building used to be and see if it's gone. I'm presuming it has. We're now into May and it did say the end of April it would be gone, so let's go and take a look. Right, this is the moment of truth then. We've reached the bottom of the street where the night market is. Just around this corner is where the iconic Shark Jaw building either used to be or still is. I don't know yet. I'm going to be kind of disappointed, to be honest, if it's still there. It should have gone by now, so let's take a look. Oh, it's still there. All that. Look at that. Behind schedule then. But that should have gone by now. So I was hoping to come and see an empty space, but it's still here. So I suppose I'll have to come back down again at a later date and film this place once it's gone, once it's been demolished. It needs to go now, doesn't it? It just looks depressing. When you think how busy these places used to be, day and night. Time for a lovely sit down next to the Hoan Kiem Lake. Well, darkness has fallen upon the old quarter. I've just had a nice little rest. A local craft beer place on here, a couple of beers, lovely stuff. Passion fruit, wheat, beer. And yeah, well, at the end of here is the old Shark's Jaw building that I thought had disappeared, but it's still here. So now we can go and look at it again in complete darkness. Normally at night time it's all lit up and so everyone comes and gets their Instagram shots. I guess no longer. We'll go and take a look, see what it looks like in the dark. Well, I'm surprised that there's so much traffic around. I thought that this place would have all been pedestrianised by now. Maybe it's a little bit early. It's about 6:30. Is it normally still like this when the market's on? Well, there's a nice breeze now as we enter the night market, and as you can see, it's not been pedestrianised any. Bloody hell. It's crazy around here. This is normally all kind of blocked off to traffic. I don't know why it's not today. But anyway, as we can see, there's the old Shark's Jaw looking very ghostly, and yeah, surely it's only a matter of time before that's not even here anymore. Well, as you can see, I'm back in Tay Ho. I've just had one beer in the snug, but yeah, it's a work night. You know, I've got to be up at 9, and I was going to come here to the garage and have a beer, but it looks like it's not open. Bloody hell, that's not a good sign. Saturday night. I was going to do a little pub crawl back to my house. Okay, retro bop it is. See, now the snug's not actually the nearest pub to my house. Coming home from the snug, I pass the garage, which is obviously closed, but then also a retro pub, which is completely empty.